नमस्ते दोस्तों, आपका वैल्यू एजुकेटर चैनल में स्वागत है, जहां आप सीखते हो स्टॉक मार्केट में निवेश करके आप कैसे पैसे बना सकते हो। मेरा नाम है शशांक और ये वीडियो हम ऐसे कंपनी के बारे में डिटेल अंडरस्टैंडिंग करेंगे कि जिसका जो बिजनेस है वो बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स रिलेटेड है और ये जो बिजनेस है वो एक टर्न अराउंड है। ये जो कंपनी है उसका आईपीओ आने के बाद इसमें काफी हैवी करेक्शन हुआ था आफ्टर 2018, बट आप देखोगे तो अभी फिलहाल में मैनेजमेंट को समझ गया कि व्हाट मिस्टेक्स दे हैव डन हिस्टोरिकली एंड दे आर ट्राइंग टू लर्न फ्रॉम दिस मिस्टेक, और उन्होंने ये पब्लिकली एडमिट भी किया था। सो वी शुड एक्चुअली फाइंड आउट दिस मैनेजमेंट की जो अपनी जो गलती है उसको एक्सेप्ट कर रही है एंड उसके अकॉर्डिंगली जो बिजनेस है या उनका जो स्ट्रेटेजी है उसमें चेंजेस कर रही है। तो ये जो कंपनी, इसका नाम है शंकरा बिल्डिंग प्रोडक्ट्स करके। तो ये जो कंपनी है इट्स अ कंप्लीटली टर्न अराउंड एंड करंटली आफ्टर डूइंग द नेसेसरी चेंजेस इन द बिजनेस मॉडल, फाइनली उन्होंने जो ग्रोथ का गाइडेंस है वो 30% का दिया है। तो हम ये वीडियो में काफी डिटेल में जानेंगे कि मैनेजमेंट ने हिस्टोरिकली क्या क्या गलतियां की है, उनके बिजनेस में क्या क्या डिसरप्शंस आए, उसने उन्होंने कैसे लर्न किया, क्या क्या चेंजेस किए उन्होंने उसके बिजनेस मॉडल में, वर्किंग कैपिटल में कैसे इंप्रूवमेंट किया, टोटल जो डेट है वो उन्होंने कैसे कम किया, एंड फाइनली ये जो कंपनी है अभी वो ग्रोथ पाथ पे आ रही है, तो उसमें आगे जाके फ्यूचर में क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है एंड शंकरा बिल्डिंग प्रोडक्ट जो उसका बिजनेस है उनको आगे जाके वो कैसे ग्रो कर सकता है, ये सब के बारे में हम ये वीडियो में काफी डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे। तो यदि आपने अब तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया होगा तो जरूर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन पे क्लिक कीजिए ताकि ऐसे जो वीडियोस है वो आपको आगे जाके भी मिलते रहे। So now let's discuss in detail about Shankara Building Products. Shankara Building Products is leading organized retail of home improvement and building products with presence across retail network of 91 stores in 10 states and 1 union territory under the brand name Shankara Build Pro. Let's first discuss about which are the different types of building materials used in real estate sector and how the growth of the real estate sector is linked to building materials and what are the products offered by Shankara Buildcon. Real estate sector in India is expected to reach $1 trillion in market by 2030, up from $200 billion in 2021 and expected to contribute about 13% of country's GDP by 2025. Demand for residential properties has surged due to increased urbanization and rising household income. Central government is aiming to build 20 million affordable houses in urban areas across the country by 2022 under the ambitious Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which is PMAY scheme. An additional 25 million units of affordable houses are required by 2030 to meet the growth in country's urban population. Building materials are used in real estate sector consist of cement, steel, electrical, bricks, plumbing pipes, furniture, aggregates, paints, door frames, sand, flooring, etc. Major parts are from steel and cement, which is 18 to 20% each. Steel industry in India accounts for 2% of GDP and expected to grow about 4.9% CAGR. Industry has an opportunity to leverage the space vacated by Russia and Ukraine in the global market through exports. Government has allocated 41,000 crores for PM Awas Yojana. Government also spending huge amounts to build the infrastructure in India. The PLI scheme for the automobile sector is expected to bring in new investments which will further boost the demand for the steel. Key players in this industry are Tata Steel, JSW Steel, SAIL and APL Apollo. Another major segment is cement. Cement industry is expected to grow at 6.5 to 7% CAGR for next 5 years. Organized sectors accounts for 60 to 65% of the market. The Indian cement industry is expected to add 80 to 100 million tons of capacity by 2025 financial year. With higher allocation for infrastructure, affordable housing and road projects in budget 2020 to 23 is driving the industry growth. There has been shift from OPC cement to blended mix. Key end use industry are housing, infrastructure and commercial. And key players in this industry include Ultratech Cement, Shree Cement, Ambuja, ACC and Dalmia Bharat. Next segment is paint, which is expected to grow about 10 to 12% between fiscal year 2019 to 2024. Key drivers are high per capita consumption, better penetration, growth in key end user segment and adaptation of high value products. Key segments are decorative paints used for housing and industrial paints used for automobiles. Top players in paint industry are Asian Paints, Kansai Nerolac, Berger Paints, AK0 Noble and Shalimar accounts for 70 to 75% market share. Next segment is plywoods and laminates. The market size is approximately 295 billion rupees, out of which 90 billion rupees is laminates and around 195 billion rupees is plywood, majority of which is unorganized sector. Rising demand for ready-made furniture, aesthetically pleasing living and commercial spaces and real estate are key growth driver for the industry. Some organized players are Green Ply, Century Ply, Green Lamps, Stylum film, etc. Coming to plumbing, PVC pipe industry is approximately 330 billion rupees and industry is growing with Jal Jeevan Mission, growing need for clean water, and rural infrastructure is driving the demand. PVC pipes are used for irrigation, water supply and sanitation, and plumbing and sewerage. Key players in this industry are Supreme, Ashirvad, Astral, Finolex, Prince and Apollo pipes. Coming to floorings, ceramic tile industry is estimated to be around 270 to 275 billion rupees with 80% of the production coming from Morbi region in Gujarat. Organized sector accounts for 50% with Kajaria, Somani and Johnson Tiles being the key players. Key demand drivers for the growth for this industry are low per capita consumption, increasing intensity and innovative products. Anti-dumping duty of $0.83 to $1.87 per square meter imposed on tiles with less than 3% water absorption. Key types of tiles are ceramic wall tiles, polished vertified tiles, glazed vertified tiles, while PVT and GVT are faster growing tiles. Next segment is sanitary ware. Sanitary ware industry is about 50 to 55 billion rupees with organized sector accounting for 60%. Growing awareness of sanitation and hygiene with growing income and exposure to global trends driving the demand for the sector. Demand for home improvement and shopping malls are also on rise. Key players are Cera Sanitary, Parryware, Hindware, Jaguar and Kohler. Now let's discuss about the different products offered by Shankara Buildcon. The company offers a one-stop shop solution for building material products across categories like construction material, plumbing and sanitary, flooring, electricals and irrigation. Company has a tie-up with some key brands across various product categories like Ultratech ACC in cement, Tata Apollo in steel, Supreme Ashirvad Astral in plumbing, Kamdhenu Pulkit in TMT, Kajaria Soman in tiles, Jaguar Kohler in bath fittings and Philips and Havells in electricals. It also has own brands such as Taurus, Loha, Prince, Century Well and Ganga. Shankara has developed its own brand for key products such as steel pipes, stripes, precision tubes and roofing products. These products are branded with their own brands like Taurus, Loha, Prince, Century Roof and Ganga. Shankara carries its processing business through subsidiaries. Taurus Value Steel and Pipes manufactures pre-galvanized stripes and pipes and it have a capacity at Hyderabad. Vishal Precision makes precision steel tubes and it has a plant located at Bangalore. Another subsidiary Century Well makes roofing products through 10 plants across India. Now let's discuss about Shankara's processing capacity. The company has 13 plants with an annual capacity of close to 2.5 lakh tons. Company has 4 plants in Bangalore, 3 in Hyderabad and 1 plant in Pune, Hubli, Chennai, Coimbatore, Vijayawada and Sikandarabad. It also had a plant in Surat which was later shifted to Hyderabad in 2018. In 2020 financial year, Chegunta plant near Hyderabad was sold to APL Apollo for 70 crores. The company also have back-end support for its products. Its supply chain and logistics network is through 56 warehouses with 44 owned trucks. It has a warehouse space of 0.59 million square feet which is largely owned. These warehouses act as storage facility for delivery of merchandise to stores and enterprise clients ensuring timely delivery. Shankara caters to 3 main segments. Retail segment caters to homeowners, professional customers and small enterprises via Shankara BuildPro stores. Enterprise segment caters to large end users which are contractors and OEMs to meet the customized requirements for the customers. Channel business caters to dealers and retailers. Let us now understand how distribution across these segments takes place. Shankara has tie-up with third-party brands. These brands supply Shankara with their products. Shankara also have its own processing facility through which it gets products. Shankara sells these products through its Shankara BuildPro retail stores to homeowners and influencers like plumbers, electricians, etc. Shankara customizes its own processed products as per the need of contractor or OEMs in its enterprise business. Shankara also distributes these products through dealers to other parts of the country. Let us now understand these segments in detail. First one is enterprise. Enterprise business was started in 1995 for the customers like automobile ancillaries, pre-engineered building which is PEB fabrication units, developers and engineering industry. Management is focusing on margin accretive opportunities in this segment. The enterprise business shows sign of revival on back of pickup in automobile industry and general engineering. Next is channel segment which was started in 1999. This segment caters to dealers and other retailers. It helps companies to build an understanding of of the market and the emerging trends and continues to be a strategic business for it. The company has been consolidating this segment over last few years. Channel revenue has steadily come down from 43% in 2013 financial year to 21% in 2022 financial year. Last segment is retail. Retail business was started in 2006 for customers like individual homeowners, influencers like contractors, plumbers, architects, etc. It carries more than 1 lakh SKUs across the entire home construction and renovation life cycle across 91 stores. Retail footprint spans over 4,58,412 lakh square feet with average store size of 5,037 square feet. Shankara has improved its retail business over past 10 years from 388 crores in 2018 financial year to 1408 crores in 2022 financial year, whereas other business segments have degrown. However, for the last 4 years, even the retail business segment has remained stagnant as Shankara was focusing on consolidation. Company's focus continues to grow its retail segment with higher throughput from its existing stores. If we talk about product mix, construction material contributes to majority of its revenues with 65% contribution followed by new product category and interior exterior categories with 15% contribution each, and agricultural segment contributes 5%. New product category includes plumbing, sanitary ware, flooring, and electricals. Interior exterior largely deals with segments like roofing, ACP sheets, plywoods, paints, etc. Company is focusing more on new product category which gives better margins. Company is targeting this share to be around 40% in next 3 years. Coming to number of retail stores, the company has aggressively added new stores based on locational preferences and store size. Bigger stores are required to facilitate expanding portfolios. Company did a capex of 0.5 to 2 crores per new store. From 2019 financial year, company has started to reduce the number of stores as a part of its consolidation strategy. Store closures were mainly on two grounds: negative EBITDA for last 2 years and low scale-up potentials. Company is focusing on growth from existing stores and making them profitable units. As per management, consolidation of store is almost done and in future there won't be many closures. During 2018 financial year, the company acquired Vaigai Sanitation and JP Sanitation. Vaigai Sanitation sells tiles and sanitary ware through 3 stores in Chennai. Acquisition cost was 10 crore with revenue potential of 60 crore. JP Sanitation has 3 stores in Bangalore through which it is used to sell plumbing, sanitary ware and flooring products. It was acquired for 15 to 16 crores and has a potential of 60 crores per year. Company was also upgrading its existing stores to bigger sizes. It took 3 to 6 months for upgradation with an approximate cost of 0.5 crores. These stores have better spaces for company's increasing portfolio. These stores also had better appeal to customers. Let us now see an important metric for retail stores, which is average store size. Shankara was adding stores of bigger sizes and also upgraded its existing stores, which has resulted in improved average store size. In last 4 years, total area of stores was falling, but average store size was increasing consistently. This is because the company was closing smaller stores with low scope for expansion. Average ticket size is average amount of customer spends when they enter a Shankara store. Shankara was focusing on growing sales from existing stores. For this, one of the strategies adopted was to induce customers to spend more each time they visit a store. There has been consistent improvement in average ticket size. Coming to the retail presence of the company, Shankara has presence across 10 states and 1 union territory. Company's major business is from South India, with Karnataka being its key market with 48% revenue share. Major growth driver for the company is from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities where a lot of construction activity is happening. Across cities, Tier 1 contributes 35%, Tier 2 contributes 25% and Tier 3 contributes 40% to the revenue. Shankara also have a digital presence. It launched its website under the domain name www.buildpro.store. This omni-channel will facilitate the product discovery process for the customers. It acted as a catalog stock during the COVID times. Now let's discuss about how recent steel prices volatility affected the company. Large part of the company's business is steel linked. Volatility in steel prices impacts the business and hence the company has decided to reduce the dependence on the steel business. Company is also focusing its non-steel category products like tiles, PVC pipes, faucets and sanitary ware and electrical fitting. Apart from that, electric fittings, adhesives and accessories, which is only 9% of the revenue currently. Company plan to get 25% of the revenue mix from the non-steel products by 2025. After facing high competition from unorganized sector, Shankara changed its strategy in 2019 financial year to be more price competitive, which impacted its margins. Retail margin for the company has been around 10 to 11%, which has dropped to 6 to 8%. At the company level, current margin guidance is about 4.5 to 5%. Now let's discuss about change in strategy by the management. Shankara in coming years will be more focusing on its retail business. Company is targeting a non-steel business to grow 25% by 2025. Company will be also focusing on improving its balance sheet by reducing debt and improving the working capital cycle. Now we will discuss about Shankara's change in capex plans. An important point to note is that Shankara requires minimal capex of 0.5 to 2 crores to open a new store and 0.5 crores for upgrading the store. Company was spending heavily on capital expenditure in 2018 and 2019 financial year. However, since 2019, the company has been consolidating its business and incurred only maintenance capex. Company currently doesn't have any major capex plans. If we see some of the important business updates, Shankara in 2019 financial year sold its Chegunta plant to APL Apollo Tubes for 70 crores. This comes in line with company's focus on retail division and reducing steel dependency and getting rid of the underperforming unit. The scale helped the company to raise the funds for working capital requirements and to repay the debt. Shankara also issued 14 lakh warrants at 755 rupees, which will be convertible in 18 months to APL Apollo by preferential allotment. This is about 5.77% of the company's stake. APL Apollo has also acquired 10 lakh shares from open market at average price of 755, which is about 4.38% stake. These shares were acquired from promoter Sukumar Srinivas. APL Apollo will hold 9.9% stake in the company post warrant conversion. This will also ensure consistent supply from the company and priority access to APL's new product launches. Fundraise will also help the company to meet its working capital requirement. Shankara is also key distributor for the APL Apollo's product. Coming to financials, Shankara's revenue has been constant for last 4 years as it was consolidating its business. However, the company has given the guidance of 30% CAGR growth for next 3 to 4 years in Q2 2023 con call. During Q2 2023, company has shown a growth of 36.9% for same store sales growth. Company's EBITDA margin in 2019 has dropped from 6.87% to 3.89% post its strategy change to become price competitive. Company has given the margin guidance of 3 to 4% for next 2 years. Profitability of the company also was impacted because of steel prices volatility in last few years. Company's ROC was also got impacted because of declining profitability. However, if we see the cash flows from operation, we can see that Shankara has been generating healthy cash flows. In first half of 2023 financial year, the company has generated 75 crores of cash flows. Shankara has significantly improved its working capital days in last 10 quarters. Currently, net working capital days are 32 days and with more and more retail contribution, the ratio will further improve. This is because generally the credit period for the enterprises and channel is more than 65 days, whereas for the retail is 25 days. For newer customers, generally no credit is extended. Company has also reduced its debt as it was generating healthy cash flows. In 2020 financial year, debt was significantly improved post asset sale.
तो जैसे कि ये वीडियो हमने काफी डिटेल में डिस्कस किया कि शंकरा बिल्डिंग प्रोडक्ट्स का आगे जाके ग्रोथ का प्लान क्या है, उन्होंने 30% का जो ग्रोथ का टारगेट दिया है उसके क्या क्या अलग अलग रीजंस है, उनका हिस्ट्री कैसे था। ऐसे ही अलग अलग एनालिसिस जो है हम स्मॉल और माइक्रो कैप के बारे में करते हैं, यानी ऐसे कंपनीज के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं जिसके बारे में करंटली ज्यादा डिस्कशंस नहीं है मार्केट में। इसके अलावा जो वैल्यूएशन है दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी कंफर्टेबल। तो रिसेंटली हमने ऐसे ही एक कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट किया है, लगभग इसका जो मार्केट कैप है वो 200 करोड़ का है। इसमें उनके पास एक ब्रांड पावर है, यानी दे कैन कमांड अ प्राइसिंग कंपेयर टू देयर कस्टमर्स। उसमें रॉ मटेरियल का ज्यादा वोलेटिलिटी नहीं है। इसके अलावा आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग जो ग्रोथ होगा आगे जाके इट विल बी एटलीस्ट मोर देन 30% ग्रोथ। एंड करंटली जो वैल्यूएशन है फॉरवर्ड 2023 का अर्निंग्स
इट इज अवेलेबल एट 20 to 22 टाइम्स। तो करंटली जो वैल्यूएशन है दे आर वेरी मच कंफर्टेबल। प्राइस टू सेल्स भी यदि आप देखोगे तो करंटली वो 1.5 टाइम्स है एंड विच इज नॉट वेरी एक्सपेंसिव। इन दिस केस आई ऑलरेडी हैड अ डिटेल डिस्कशन विद द फाउंडर या जो प्रमोटर है, इसके अलावा जो कंपनी के CFO है उनके साथ भी मैंने काफी डिटेल में डिस्कशन किया है। एंड ये जो कंपनी है इट इज नॉट अ फैमिली रन कंपनी, इट्स कंप्लीटली प्रोफेशनली रन कंपनी विच इज वेरी वेरी गुड अबाउट दिस 200 करोड़ कंपनी। इसके अलावा मैंने ये कंपनी का साइट विजिट भी किया था विच इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, विच इज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ स्कटलबट, क्योंकि ये जो कंपनीज है वो बहुत ही स्मॉल कंपनीज है। सो वी हैव टू चेक एक्चुअली कि ऑन ग्राउंड में क्या प्रेजेंस है। तो आई गॉट अ वेरी पॉजिटिव फीडबैक अबाउट दिस कंपनी एंड करंटली वी आर गेटिंग अ डिसेंट रिटर्न्स आल्सो आउट ऑफ इट। एंड ये जो प्लान है मेरा, इट इज नॉट अ वेरी शॉर्ट टर्म प्लान, ये नेक्स्ट 3 to 4 years का प्लान है। और ये जो कंपनी है दैट आई ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड विद माय माइक्रो कैप क्लब मेंबर्स। तो यदि आपको भी जानना है कौन कौन से स्टॉक्स में हम इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, कौन कौन से माइक्रो कैप्स वी ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट, उसमें क्या क्या अलग अलग टाइप का रिसर्च हम करते हैं, एंड फाइनली हम कंपनीज को कैसे शॉर्टलिस्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लिस्टेड कंपनीज है। तो शॉर्टलिस्ट करने के लिए हमारे अलग अलग क्राइटेरियाज है, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली हम शॉर्टलिस्ट करते हैं। मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम हम प्रमोटर्स को जाके मिलते हैं, ऑन ग्राउंड क्या चल रहा है, विच इज एक्चुअली अ स्कटलबट रिसर्च। और ये सब सारे चेक्स होने के बाद ही वी एक्चुअली इन्वेस्ट इन दैट आइडिया। तो यदि आपको भी मेरे साथ जुड़ना है, यू कैन ज्वाइन द माइक्रो कैप क्लब। इसकी जो लिंक है आपको नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगी। इट विल बी अ वेरी गुड लर्निंग फॉर यू, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हम हर एक जो स्टॉक है उसके बारे में काफी डिटेल में अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेते हैं। जो स्टॉक के बारे में मैं आपको बता रहा था, तो इसके रिलेटेड आई हैव अरेंज अ मीटिंग ऑल्सो विद द प्रमोटर एंड इट विल बी एक्सक्लूसिव मीटिंग फॉर माय माइक्रो कैप क्लब मेंबर्स। इसमें वो अलग अलग जो क्वेश्चन है उनके वो भी पूछ सकते हैं। प्रमोटर कैन एक्सप्लेन देयर बिजनेस मॉडल। सो एक्चुअली दिस इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ द ज्वाइनिंग माइक्रो कैप क्लब, कि आपको डिटेल में अंडरस्टैंडिंग मिलेगा वो बिजनेस का, आगे जाके फ्यूचर में प्रमोटर का क्या प्लान है या मैनेजमेंट का क्या प्लान है। एंड इट विल बी एक्सक्लूसिव ओनली फॉर द माइक्रो कैप क्लब मेंबर्स। तो यदि आपने अब तक ज्वाइन नहीं किया होगा तो जरूर आप ज्वाइन कर लीजिए। माइक्रो कैप क्लब ज्वाइन करने के बाद आपको अलग अलग स्टॉक्स का डिटेल अंडरस्टैंडिंग मिलेगा। इसके रिलेटेड मैंने काफी अलग अलग रिपोर्ट्स लिखे हैं या प्रेजेंटेशंस है, या इसके अलावा एक पर्टिकुलर डिस्कशन ग्रुप भी है, उसमें आप अलग अलग आपके जो क्वेश्चंस है वो पूछ सकते हो। एंड ऑनलाइन मीटिंग्स भी करते हैं इन विच मेंबर्स को जो भी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं आई ट्राई टू आंसर दोस क्वेश्चन, सो दैट सबको एक अच्छा क्लियरिटी मिलता है फॉर वॉट एवर पोजिशंस आई हैव टेकन इन माई पोर्टफोलियो, विच एक्चुअली गिव्स अ लॉट ऑफ क्लियरिटी टू ऑल द मेंबर्स। में मेरा जो स्कटलबट रिसर्च है वो भी सबके साथ शेयर करता हूँ, बिकॉज नंबर्स आने के पहले यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि यहाँ पे आगे जाके ग्रोथ कितना हो सकता है, रेवेन्यूज का एंड प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी का, क्या ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज प्ले हो सकता है या नहीं। बिकॉज द बेस्ट पार्ट इन द इन्वेस्टिंग इज द ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज। सपोज आपके रेवेन्यूज जो है वो डबल होते हैं, तो इफ योर प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी कैन इंक्रीज मोर देन डबल, मे बी 2.5 times 3 times, then actually there is a possibility of huge re-rating for that particular stock। तो ऐसे ही जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज है फॉर ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज वी ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट। एंड ये जो स्टॉक के बारे में आपको बता रहा था, तो एक्चुअली यहाँ पर भी आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग कि ह्यूज ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज कैन प्ले आउट। करंटली जो बिजनेस है उसके इबिटा जो मार्जिन है वो सिर्फ 10% के है, एंड आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग ये जो इबिटा मार्जिन है इन लॉन्ग रन, मे बी इन नेक्स्ट 3 to 4 years इट कैन गो टू 18 to 20%। प्लस जो रेवेन्यू की CAGR ग्रोथ है दैट आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग एटलीस्ट 25 to 30%। यानी जो प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंक्रीज होगा इट विल बी मच मोर देन 25 to 30%। तो ऐसी जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, इफ यू ऑल्सो वांटेड टू नो कि क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज वी आर एक्चुअली लुकिंग फॉर, तो डेफिनेटली यू कैन ज्वाइन द माइक्रो कैप क्लब। इसकी जो लिंक है आपको नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगी। सो यू कैन ज्वाइन एंड बी अ क्लब मेंबर, इट विल डेफिनेटली बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू। और यदि आपको ये जो शंकरा बिल्डिंग प्रोडक्ट्स का डिटेल वीडियो पसंद आया होगा तो जरूर इसे लाइक कर दीजिए, मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल आइकन पे क्लिक कीजिए, ताकि ऐसे जो वीडियोस है आपको आगे जाके भी मिलते रहे। और जरूर ये जो वीडियो है आप आपके सारे फ्रेंड के साथ शेयर कीजिए, ताकि उनको भी काफी अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड नॉलेज मिल जाएगा। सो नाउ लेट्स मीट 11 o'clock ऑन नेक्स्ट सैटरडे। और ये जो सैटरडे के 11 बजे के सेशन है, जो डिटेल अंडरस्टैंडिंग के सेशन है, हर अलग अलग सैटरडे को मैं अलग अलग स्टॉक के बारे में आपको एक डिटेल अंडरस्टैंडिंग शेयर करता हूँ। उनका बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है, मैनेजमेंट क्या है, वो स्टॉक का हिस्ट्री कैसे रहा, फ्यूचर में कैसे ग्रोथ हो सकता है। तो ये जो सारे सेशंस है वो 11 बजे आपको सैटरडे को मिलेंगे। सो प्लीज डोंट मिस दिस सेशंस, इट विल बी अ लॉट ऑफ लर्निंग फॉर यू एंड आप काफी अलग अलग चीजें हर सैटरडे को सीख सकोगे अबाउट डिफरेंट बिजनेस मॉडल। और यदि आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा तो जरूर से लाइक कर दीजिए और मेरे चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब भी कीजिए।